It can be really challenging to find good drinking water that isn't full of chemicals, fluoride, and chlorine, or plastics like that you would find in water bottles. Recently, we've been running into this a lot more because we live in an RV, and that kind of leaves you with very few options because a lot of RV parks do not have good drinking water. And you would not want to be taking that in your body at all. So you're left with water bottles a lot of the time if you want something simple and easy, but they also take up a lot of space, and to me, they do not taste very good. I do not like the flavor that comes out of plastic water bottles. So then you're also left with the option of a filtering system of some kind, and a lot of on-the-counter systems are big and bulky, which take up a lot of space, especially in an RV when you have limited counter space and limited space in general. So what we decided to do is to go with an under the sink reverse osmosis system, and we are absolutely loving it so far. This system, we installed a little faucet right here on the sink, and the main part of it is down here under the sink, and we'll get down here and look at it here in a minute. But I chose this system because reverse osmosis basically completely sanitizes your water. It takes out so many things, 99.9% of basically all contaminants. The downside of that is that it also removes the minerals that are in the water, and you need those minerals in your water to make so your body can be healthy and get all the things it needs to stay healthy. So this filter in particular actually has a re-mineralization filter to add some of those nutrients back in. So this unit is actually pretty compact. It's 13 by 14 inches by like 4 or 5 inches wide. I can't remember for sure. And so in an RV, it really does matter how much space it takes up. But for us, this unit fits very, very nicely under our sink with plenty of space to spare. And we can take this front cover off, and you can see the two filters that are here, as well as down here at the bottom it has indicator lights for when those filters need to be replaced, as well as a reset button and a flush button that you can use to flush the system if you want to. These filters will last up to 2 years, so this whole unit will pay for itself in that time compared to buying bottled water. So just for that reason alone, we decided it was completely worth it. Let's jump up on top here and look at the faucet as well. So here is our faucet where we can easily get our drinking water, and the flow is not super fast, but it's also not crazy slow either. It's something that I think is pretty reasonable for what this system is. It was a pretty easy install, just drilling a hole in the counter and putting the faucet in. This top part can move, but I would say this is a little bit more on the flimsy side, though the whole thing does feel pretty like solidly built. This does feel a little bit insecure, especially like if you have children like pulling on it and stuff like that, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. As you can tell, that this unit is not very loud at all. You can hardly tell it's running. When you get a drink, you can hear it just a little bit. It's a very quiet pump in it, and sometimes you can hear it flushing the water out into the drain through the connection underneath the sink. This unit in particular produces way less wastewater than a lot of reverse osmosis systems. So that is something to take in consideration if you're looking for something that doesn't use a lot of water. As far as installing it, it is a relatively easy process. The instructions weren't super clear. My husband installed it for me, so I had the benefit of that. And if you have basic handyman type skills, you should be able to install this without any problems. The instructions say it should take 30 minutes or so, but it does take longer than that, but still a very simple and easy process. The water tastes amazing. It has things in it that balances the pH in the water that makes it taste even better than some other systems. So we are drinking a lot more water because of it and absolutely loving it.